Welcome back, everybody. I'm currently at the Walmart distribution center in Shafter, California. I just got through delivering my load here. I'm gonna... Which way is this guy going? Alright, yeah, figured. Just want to make sure he has room to maneuver. Okay, I'm going to be picking up a load at the Leprino cheese plant in Lemoore. Actually, there are two of them. The main one, though, the newer facility, that we call Leprino West, is where I will be picking up from. They do have another facility there in Lemoore that I have been to before as well. Let's see, once again, why block the entire lane if you don't need to? You could have had your doors open in a spot where you weren't, well, I'd go around them, but again, this is just, to me, you call it bad habit. I need to go this way anyway, but bad habits are bad habits, and that's what my aim is, to teach people to have better habits. Yard lane here. I was wondering if there were, I didn't see any signs telling me which lane was which, but I assumed it was the right one because most Walmart DCs are like that. That was nice. Yeah, I was asking him about how long this Walmart here has been here, and he said it just, I guess the building was done in October, and I guess they started actually doing pickups and deliveries out of here in March, so not even 2 months. Yeah, I know I had at least 2 or 3 friends that have already delivered here before. This was my first time coming to this particular facility. Not bad overall. I only took 2 hours from dock in to dock, or yeah, from when I docked in and checked in to when I got a call saying my bills were ready. So, honestly, 2 hours for a Walmart delivery is not a bad time at all. Alright, so we're going to work our way back down to 7th Standard Road and get back over to Highway 99, and it'll be a 54, what is it, 54 or 56 mile trip from 7th Standard Road exit to the Page Avenue exit. I think it's Page Avenue, something like that. It's in Tulare, the exit where the Loves and Flying J are at. I'm going to get reefer fuel at the Flying J there, and I'll get my trailer wash out at the truck wash right next to Flying J. Oh shit. Wrong street. No wonder. Alright, oops. I saw the cars going down the road that way. I'm like, why am I seeing cars that way? And what am I looking at here? But, alright, no, that's nobody coming. Some of you guys can't do this legally. I mean, it's legal for me to do this, but some of you guys drive for companies where the truck sensors will figure out that you're doing a U-turn, and the cameras will catch that you're doing it, and you can get fired for that. So watch yourself if you do that. I mean, as long as it's not illegal to do a U-turn there, so I'm not concerned about it. As long as nobody's within a couple 100 feet of you, it's legal to do a U-turn. Okay, the stop sign here is what I wanted, yeah. Alright, so like I said, we'll be going to the truck wash in Tulare, right next to Flying J first. Get washed out, and then we'll head next door. Go get our reefer fuel, probably a drink as well, and then head up to Tulare to at least check in for the pickup. You know, the load could be ready early, or it could be enough where I can check in, and then they'll say, all right, we haven't loaded yet, but we're going to start loading your PO at such and such time. Yeah, they might have to go ahead and hang out there until it's time to load up, and then I'll just live load instead of drop load. Way. So I'm going to have to move over to go around this container guy. Now, I noticed earlier today, it looks like UPS is changing their colors, because it used to always be like all brown. I just saw a UPS tractor today pulling a trailer on Highway 58, I think it was, that had a, yeah, it should be alright. Looks like a wide enough lane. Should be in the outer right lane, but looks like I'm okay. Yeah, I should be alright here. Alright. So anyway, yeah, there was a UPS tractor that had more of a two-tone gray, I guess I would call it, theme to it, which threw me off. Yeah, there's way more of enough room here. I had no problem making that right turn without hitting the curb. Sooner or later, I'll think about changing this, swapping this dash cam set here with a 3-camera setup, so I can get an extra camera on the right side. Now this dash cam I have now, I paid $260 for. It's a Pinnacle 4K dual camera system. There's another one that's a basically it can run in 4K quality, but only if it's the front camera only. If I have the external camera hooked up with it and running, it only records in 1080p. There is another 3-camera system that is very much like this one. I think it's same manufacturer and everything, I believe, and I'm looking at getting upgrading to that one. Although I don't know, I'd really call it an upgrade, because it's looks like we got 2. I just saw like one left turn lane right on the sign back there. What the hell? Alright, so yeah, my plan is to eventually upgrade to that. I don't know what I'd really call it upgrading though, because it's it does 1080p on the main camera and then only 720p on the two exterior cameras. But it does have two SD cards on it, and yeah, I can have that extra view there on that side, so I can more easily show things that go on that side of my truck and trailer that I like to be able to show but can't. Like when I'm maybe on a blind side back or make a right turn around something, or maybe somebody does something stupid on my right side or whatever, or I pass by something that's on my right side, like on the shoulder or whatever along that line. All those little details I can pick up if I do that. Alright, it's a 7 standard road here. We'll follow that down, I don't know, maybe 5 miles or whatever it was, I don't remember. Not an incredibly long distance. To Highway 99. And as mentioned earlier, 56 miles. 54 or 56, I forget if it's exit 85 or 87. It's one of those two exit numbers, so that's where I'll be stopping. And back of that truck is slammed to the ground. Guessing he has hydraulic suspension on it. Sometimes you can tell they got hydraulics because the suspension has a much bouncier effect to it. You can actually see it bouncing really bad. Coming up on Highway 99 here. I could have also gone across the other direction over to I-5 and could have gotten my fuel and washout in Lost Hills perhaps, and then get on Highway 41 in Kettleman City. Ah, shit. Northbound is right lane. Nice to know that now. I'm just gonna have to take my time going through this intersection and cross over to the other side, go to the other lane when I get through the intersection, and after this other traffic gets by me first. Alright, my load assignment is coming in.
Attention, a new important message has arrived. Attention, a new important message has arrived.
See, this car is going to be
Attention,
nice.
a
Yep,
new
they are.
important message has arrived.
Should have looked for that earlier when I came here, what kind of on-ramp it was. I didn't pay much mind to whether the northbound on-ramp was a cloverleaf like it actually is, or if it was a diamond. And if I'd noticed that detail earlier, it could have saved myself a little bit of hassle there. Alright, now yeah, I was saying I could also take, I think 7th Standard Road goes all the way over to I-5. I could also go on that way, take an I-5 up to Lost Hills, to get fuel and washout, and then take 41 up from Kettleman City straight into Lemoore. But I kind of had in my mind, I'll go to that place that's, I'll go to the Flying J that's here in Tulare, and get my washout there as well. It's not that many more miles to go this way. Alright, I'm just, like I say, 50 plus miles to go to get to the Page Avenue exit in Tulare. We'll speed the footage up, or cut it, whatever, until we get there. We'll press on.
It is useless to resist us.
guys, we're in Tulare now. We're just getting into the south end of town. A couple more miles to go before we get to our exit, Page Avenue. As mentioned previously, I'll be stopping here to get my trailer washed out and get reefer fuel. Probably get me a bite to eat and a drink as well. And then we'll head over to Lemoore to go at least drop this empty, or at least get checked in, whatever the case. I don't know. We'll just drop it and hang out in front, out on the street in front of their facility, or if they want me to just hang tight and they'll load me, live load me at some point in time. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Loads there do tend to be ready early, but I wouldn't say incredibly early. And I have had times where they tell me just go ahead and live load instead of drop on my empty and grabbing a preloaded, even though it's supposedly a drop one. This means that sooner or later they're gonna use one of our drop trailers and load it if I don't show up first. Page Avenue, half a mile away. Plenty of room for them to make their turn without encroaching into my lane. And then I went partially into the adjacent lane to keep my tandems in my own lane, as you might have seen. I assume there won't be any parking available here. Not like I really care. Like I said, I need to get my trailer washed out first anyway. I'm trying to cut that corner. Let's see, so many car drivers do that. They make a left turn and they cut the corner. And then they get mad at you for coming right up on the limit line, even though they're the ones being stupid and encroaching in your space. It's like, maybe you learn how to make your turn properly and stay in your own damn lane and don't worry about what I'm doing. There are some spots open still here at Flying J if I do want to park for a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. And they have an Indian taco truck, or not taco, but Indian food truck right there next to the wash bay, but it's only open certain times, certain hours of the day. It's closed right now. I've been wanting to try it out, because I do like Indian food. It's been a while since I've had any. Every so often, I used to on my lunch breaks when I was working at the Air Force Base. So I'm flying a kite over here. Yeah. That looks like a homeless person. Anyway, yeah, on my lunch breaks, I'd go to some of the, we'd go to some of the Indian places there in Riverside or Moreno Valley area. Let's wait till they wave me in.
You have 6 hours and 31 minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright, the guy washing the truck 2 bays over says I come on in. Alright, so there's the hose right there. I'm going to want my back of my trailer probably to line up with where the hose comes out the hole there. Actually, I still need that. Good right there. Alright, so stay tuned. We'll have we'll get through with this and move on to getting reefer fuel. Alright guys, we're all done here. We'll go next door. Go next door. I'll probably park for a few so I can get me a bite to eat and not be in the fuel, not block the fuel island or anything. Then I'll get reefer fuel. We'll go make our pickup or go check in for our pickup. Yeah, there's still a handful of spots open here, so. Right now's a good time to just take my time, get some food and drink, and won't be here for too long. Just want to be able to eat. A little bit on the tight side with the lane. kind of concerned with this white Freightliner here, but looks like I'm alright. Tandems are too close to my side of the lane, so going forward. Now, something else I was watching there was this guy in the next lane over was also looked like he might be kind of on my side of his lane. Hard to tell though. He might be centered in the lane, but just kind of a tight lane or something. Alright, so hang tight, and next we'll get fuel and go pick up the load, or check in, whatever. Alright guys, I'm all done eating, taking getting a good break here. I'm going to get a reefer fuel and head out now. As soon as this step deck driver's done parking, we'll pull out of the spot. I think he's good now. Yeah. Should be good. Didn't hear him set his brakes yet, but it looked like he was he's in there well enough where he didn't need to pull forward. I saw him in there. Yeah, that JCT truck there, the blue KW, is actually a friend of mine. His name's Kurt. And his phone's turned off though, and I texted him and even tagged him in a post on Facebook, and
remaining drive time.
Got nothing back, so he might be, I don't know, just busy relaxing there or something, who knows. Alright, let me write down my trailer license number, because I think I need it over there at that Leprino. Alright, we're good to go here. Got all my info written down. That way I know what information to give them when I get over there. Alright, it's going to be about a 20-mile trip from here to there. About 10 or so from here up to Highway 198. And then another 10 or so miles west on 198. I thought that guy had cows in his truck because I could smell them. Cross over to the other side of 99 and continue north another 10 miles.
day that I was born, and all the sorrow in this world. Let me take you to the hurting ground, where all good men are trampled down, just to settle a bet that could not be won, between a prideful father and his son. Will you guide me now, for I can see a reason for the suffering and this long misery. What if every living soul could be upright and strong? Well then I do imagine there will be sorrow. Yeah, there will be sorrow, and there will be sorrow no more. When all soldiers lay their weapons down, or when all kings and all queens relinquish their crowns, or when the only true Messiah rescues us from ourselves, it's easy to imagine there will be sorrow. Yeah, there will be sorrow, and there will be sorrow no more. There will be sorrow. Yeah, there will be sorrow, and there will be sorrow no more. Yeah, there will be sorrow. Yeah, there will be sorrow, and there will be sorrow no more.
Basement Escobar behind the bag at third. He's not that far off the bag, so that will curtail the lead as well.
Alright guys, Highway 41 northbound coming up here, 3/4 mile away.
One ball, one strike with the bases loaded.
Getting on to 41, and then the very first exit will be the one where the shipper's at.
Will Smith in the on-deck circle to pitch hit. Victor Gonzalez warm and ready in the Dodger bullpen. Taylor and Lux walk. Pujols, a good base hit to right. Bases are loaded, nobody out. 2-1 Arizona. In the bottom of the seventh, and a play set. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball high and away. 2-2.
The way it goes, Will Smith, you mentioned the on-deck circle. He's not going to face Maniply. This is the third batter the lefty has faced, so they will go to the bullpen after Barnes, regardless of what he does.
Stephen Crichton is warming in the Arizona pen. Balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Arizona 2-1. Dodgers with the bases loaded. Now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Barnes is down on strikes. That is the first out of the 7th. Will Smith is now being announced. And presumably we'll see a pitching change here. We'll stay with the lefty. Huh? Okay. tickets as they were allowed to tonight. 15,500.
Bush Street.
20th sellout.
You can see the Leprino plant right over on the on the other side of the highway from here.
Smith into the bases loaded. Field is playing back in hopes of a double play for Smith. First pitch is a call strike, 0-1.
Spot as a hitter, you tell yourself, look, don't hit the top of the ball unless it's really upstairs early in the count. Not something you want to swing at anyway. The spot you want to keep the ball off the ground.
Smith at 264. He's got 4 home runs, 15 runs batted in. He swings and fouls it back, and it's 0-2. Smith 9 for 39 with runners in scoring position.
Right turn here, and then right down the street on the left side.
DJ Peters and Sheldon Noisy on their bench. Taylor at third, Lux at second. Pujols at first. No balls, 2 strikes. A pitch to Smith.
I've got an elderly couple here walking together.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice day for that too. It's 69 degrees out here right now. Oh, it's probably their car right there.
Arizona 2 runs and 2 hits, 1 error. Dodgers 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors. The bases are loaded with 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. The 1-2. High and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mookie Betts on deck. Arizona Diamondbacks walk the first 2 hitters. Taylor and Lutz, a bloop single for Pujols. 2-2 to Will Smith. The pitch. Looped in the right, and it's off the glove of Rojas. In to score is Betts. On his way home is Lutz. The Dodgers get a break at a 3-2 lead. A catchable ball. It clanked off the glove of Rojas, and the Dodgers scored 2.
Taylor was going to score the tying run, even if the ball was caught. But for Rojas coming over near the line, it looked like he had a beat on it, and it just squirted off the top of his glove.
DJ
let me get checked in.
Pujols at second base. So the Dodgers are
catching the break there.
2 walks and an error. They get 2 in the bottom of the 7th and take a 3-2 lead.
Should also credit Smith to the sac fly because the run would have scored anyway.
Also return. Okay, so really only need the company name, truck number, and the license plate number for the tractor.
Bottom of the 7th, Dodgers with 3. Muncy gets hit. 1-2, that's the last thing Manafort wanted to do. Diamondbacks are running out of wheels to hop off the jalopy.
Yeah, breaking ball in for Muncy. He turned and hit him in the back right shoulder.
Now here's Turner with a chance to really blow this game open. But a pitching change is going to be made. The Dodgers, now with the bases loaded, 3 in, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Now leading Arizona 4-2.
The track, the drag strip, the desert challenge, cane infiltration is found wherever there's racing.
They're doing good.
It teaches us what works. Every mile of lessons go into every cane and filter. So every filter.
So they were talking about how the Dodgers started the season 13-2. Then they went into like a 5 for 15 fund. And now they've won 6 of the last 7.
Participating resellers and on knfilters.com.
At City of Hope's Comprehensive Cancer Center, we pride ourselves on the can'ts. That's right, the can't stop us mentality, the can't slow us down belief. With clinical trials leading to innovative treatments and the ingenuity to use your genetic profile to zero in on a cure, we face every day with a can't give up mindset.
Alright, so we'll start right here.
Dedicated to fighting cancer for more than 70 years.
So I got some new stuff coming in here or something.
When it comes to protecting your business from
Yeah, so you usually want us to park right here
like industry-leading
when we go check in.
systems from a team of certified fire experts.
It's nice to see that they...
Installation, testing, inspection.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I actually didn't mind going up there to the top floor to check in. It's a good workout for me, but I know some other people had a harder time with that.
Certified fire experts get you protected today. Now, more than ever, Bay Alarm. ACO28 CCL 880138.
Dodgers leading it 4-2. They've got the bases loaded. And it was not exactly like they've been tearing the cover off the ball in their 3-run rally here in the 7-2 off the flip hit and an error. And ground rule double for Betts. The bases are loaded. 1 out. Right? His 16th appearance, an ERA just short of 6. And opponents hitting .321 against him.
Okay, so we're gonna get checked in and be back in a minute.
Last night off. Big hit by Turner here, and the Dodgers are cooking with gas. First pitch, breaking ball, strike, 0-1. Will Smith at third base, Benson second, Muncy is at first. Dodgers 4 runs, 6 hits, Arizona 2 runs and 2 hits. Pitch to Turner is low and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Remember, both the Giants and Padres won today. Padres shut out the Rockies, the Giants shut out the Reds in Cincinnati. 1-1, Turner takes a strike, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Turner taking low and outside. It's 2-2. Crichton went to TCU.
Hey, LA County, it's Justin Turner here. Being an environmental champion.
Okay, she did say I'm really early.
Go to bottlesandcans.com.
Not surprised.
to find a recycling
I should go ahead and park in between the trailers over here.
Brought to you by Los Angeles County.
Yeah, there's nothing like the brand new Chevy Silverado, the most functional van
So, put her over here in between these Gardner trailers over here.
See the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups in the world. Made with high-strength roll form steel. Chevy Silverado, strong for all the roads. Get ready for Major League winning when you join Valley View Casino and Hotels Players Club. New members receive over $100 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino, including a portable Bluetooth speaker, no strings attached. Signing up for the Valley View Casino Players Club
What is that?
so it's quick, easy, and free. So be sure to
railroad
visit
tie or something?
valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today. Again, that's valleyviewcasino.com.
I didn't even see that thing. Well, you see the utility trailer thing over there, but oh, it's like a barrier or something. Now I got my room to work with for the tractor.
Toronto Casino is the newest, friendliest, and safest casino Good times at the bottom of the 7th. With the help.
Oh yeah, this will work a lot better. Actually, I'm tracking a little bit too heavy toward the sight side there. Nah. I'm gonna come in early, and because I'm too worried about hitting that rail there.
Gonzalez is 19th appearance. 3 earned runs, 11 hits, and 13 and 2
So we'll do a 2-point serpentine here. The setup originally was pretty difficult, only because the tandems are way far away from the spot.
Ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Jake Peters, who came in to pinch run for Albert Pujols, stays in the game, goes to center. Beatty is out. Mookie Betts moves from center field to right field. The 1-0 is slow. 2 balls and no strikes to Stephen Pope, who is 0 for 2.
Right now, no walks. If they're going to get on, they're going to have to earn it. Swing to 1.
Tel Marte just activated off the injured list today. He, like everybody else seemingly in baseball, had a hamstring issue. So he's in the on-deck circle to pitch.
Biasing a lot. Yeah, that's why. I can see where I'm at in relation to that trade over there now, and more reason why I wanted to come real tight on this one over here.
On deck at the top of the order. Dodgers leading at 4-2.
That is tight.
Top of the 8th. Thomas delivers. Inside a 4-pitch walk.
There. We changed the angle.
And a 2-run game, that's a no-no. And a close game at all, that's a no-no.
And Marte. Hasn't been announced yet. In the meantime, Mark Pryor's going to go out and try to settle down Victor Gonzalez. Marte will be tying run at the plate.
Okay, so I'm gonna probably be here for several hours. At least I assume I will be, but you never know. They might also load me early just because I am here early. So we'll see.
6 games, but he was 12.
So we'll finish this off once I'm, the next footage will be me docking in, and we'll finish it up after that with me going back to Tulare to scale the load and head out. So, all right, so hang tight, watch for more. All right, guys, it's almost they're ready to start loading me. I gotta wait on this other truck to get out of the dock door that they want me in first. They want me in door 5. There's a truck that just finished loading in that door, still in front of it. Let's wait for him to move, and then we'll get docked in. Meanwhile, while we're doing that, I will probably go ahead and pull forward, get my tandems slid all the way back, and get my doors open as well.
You have 4 hours and 42 minutes of remaining drive time.
Now I'm hoping I can actually get set up where I end my shift in Barstow or something. I might get a chance to eat breakfast or something with my wife. Because I'll talk about the miles in a second. my clock running down. I don't know, my 14's running down, so don't think I'll make it to Barstow. Might make it maybe to Tehachapi or something. We'll see. Depends on how long they take to load me. Okay. Didn't realize I was in off-duty status that whole time. What did Knucklehead do? Run over the freaking wheel chock? I mean, we'll get turned around and then get that wheel chock out of the way once I'm in front of the door. Yeah. Wrong door there. That's door 6. Alright, so get it pointed that way. Get it around that flag thing there, and this is the door we want right there. Gonna hit the flag, I think. Love tap it. I'm gonna get that wheel chock out of the way. You know, my clock is not counting down on me right now. It's at 4:42. It is the limiter, but as long as I don't move, I mean, as long as I don't go on in drive status, is it gonna be alright, or am I gonna? That might be alright. I don't know. Like I might be a little bit to the left on the door, but looks like I might be alright where I'm at. Okay, anyway, let's see, I'm going to be more than a day early with this load, so I'm leaning toward trying to drop it in our Fort Worth drop yard if possible, especially considering my son graduates from high school next week. want to make absolutely certain I get here by then. So now normally the route I would be taking with this load would be straight down to I-10 and then, or actually to the 210 and then to the 10. And then just stay on 10 all the way to Houston. But two things about it, actually a few things there make me believe I will take a different route. One, I don't want to deal with the construction over there in between San Antonio and Houston. There's a lot of construction going on there. It's just, rather not deal with it. Two, I'm going to be running a good, probably a day and a half, possibly even 2 days ahead of schedule on the load, you know, as far as when it's due in Houston. And you know, it delivers early the morning of the 24th. And I would presume that when I get through delivering there, if I do deliver it myself, I would probably get a reload from Seguin, Texas, back over to Riverside or Colton and deliver the morning of the 27th or something. If I had to guess. But if I can drop this load sooner, maybe drop it in our Fort Worth yard by taking it that particular route instead. Yeah, and then if I don't get a chance to drop, then I can always go to maybe take I-45 down from the DFW area, or one of the other routes that way, one of the U.S. highway routes down, U.S. highway or state route, state highway routes, whatever, down. Now the shortest mileage route would actually be 40 to, what was that? I think it was going to end up eventually on State Route 36 in Texas. I don't remember where I was going to pick it up from though. I think it was going to would have ended up coming down to, or maybe, I don't know, US 84 from Santa Rosa, worked my way down to Lubbock, and eventually down to Sweetwater, and start cutting across State Route 36 and maybe 190 or 290, all the way down to Houston. That's the shortest mileage route, but the shortest time route would be I-10. And I do have that concern because the amount of miles it'll take to get over there, and miles coming back, I'd have to make sure make sure I have enough time to work with on my 70, maybe to go toward Seguin and get back here to California before my 70-hour clock runs out as well. So that's another concern there. But worst case, if I go ahead and take the Fort Worth route, I can maybe hang out at a drop yard, do a 34 there if I have to. Hopefully not, but there's that possibility. Maybe do a 34 there and then make sure I have a fresh clock to work with to get me back home, and not worry about whether I'll run out of 70-hour clock before I get a chance to get into Cali. Just don't need happening. So we'll see how things go. But that's all. Those are all things that are going across my mind right now. Like I said, I'd like to let you guys know what my thought process is. That way, those of you guys who are newer to trucking, maybe newer to trip planning and all that, kind of get a little bit of insight there to help you guys out as well. All right. Anyway, we'll have some. We'll finish up this footage here when, once I'm done loading and I'm ready to roll out of here. Okay. So stay tuned. All right, guys. It's just after almost 2:45. All done loading. Got a green light now. Finally, I got the bills in hand. Pull away, slide tandems, put my get load locks in and all that. Hopefully I need more air in the trailer first. sled them. Alright, tandem slide tool installed. Now I'll slide the tandems forward to the 40-foot mark. And we can scale out on the way out of here. I think I forgot to pull the plunger again. Been having a habit of doing it ever since I got that slide tool. Because I'm so used to only having to do one thing there that putting the slide tool in becomes the one thing. I think my pins are all in now. Let's double check. Alright, so let's get rolling here. My clutch is acting all stupid again. Let's check out and shipper and scale. Come on. Come on, not ready shit. Or that certified logs crap. I got work to do. Certified logs after I'm done with my shift. Okay, so it turned out it was a little over 30 miles from the Flying J in Tulare to here. I kept thinking for some reason it was like 20 or something, but no, it's actually 20 across 198 and then 10 down 99. Okay, the scale here, having the indicators now where I can read it while I'm still in the driver's seat, I should be able to get a good idea what my axle weights are before I even get off their property. I would have already sent my departure call, but I want to make sure I scale okay first. It is a heavy load. It's at 42,000 pounds. I might have to slide my tandems forward a little bit because I don't know, might possibly have to move them one hole. I'm right at the 40-foot mark. I might have to put it at 39.6. I don't know. It's my gauge looks like it might be right around 34,000 on the drives. Guy is checking out right now. Get out of here. Yeah, I think I do need to check out with them, but it's really simple process if I remember right. Actually, I think think last time I came here, I left with an impression like, why do I even need to go to the guard shack? But I think they still need to take. I'm sure keep tabs on what trucks are coming in and out. Alright, let's see what my steers are at. 11,580, so I want to see under 30, under 45 on the drive with the tractor. Yeah, we're just below 34,000. This damn clutch acting up. Okay, and then 79,000 would be what I want to see it stay below. Come on. Yeah, and it is. It's 77, so my weight should be good. There's nobody behind me. I'm going to go ahead and pull forward anyway. Fucking clutch pedal acting stupid again. I'm going to at least get off the scale, and then I'll send in my departure info, and we'll get over to the truck stop and probably just scale it on the cat scale, and then call it a day. Cocktails, younger ones too. Okay, weight 42,976. Quantity 1010. Seal number 705 6449. All right. Now let's get her departure info sent, and we'll probably run over to Barstow to end the shift, and then I can, probably have breakfast with my wife, maybe meet up with her when she's on her way home from work, and before I get rolling again. How can I complain about that? Let's see, double check. BOL temps 34, I think, right? Yeah. Plus 34, it's also what JCT wants. What do they want? Continuous or, yeah. Alright, so I'll have to put it in continuous mode. And it's probably cheese as always. Usually always cheese. Double check. Yeah. Okay, so going yard move starts my 14-hour clock back up. Good to know. Okay, let me put it in continuous mode and we'll get out of here. much once they act up, so I am
You have
it forces me to go into first gear. I don't want to even use it. So all in all, that took about 2 hours from dock in to dock out time. Back on 41 South. We'll get on to 198 East to 99 South. Stop briefly in Tulare for a scale and a drink, and then get moving to Barstow from there. I'll end this video when we get to the truck stop in Tulare. At 342. You stay green. Stay green. Stay green for me. I'll use the exit, the entrance over here on the right, so I don't have to spend too much time waiting on this stupid light. Might still been faster for me to go the other way. Picking up a bobtail. Decent number of spots open right now. It's surprising, I guess, considering the time of day. Should be very similar to what I had on the at the shipper. Yeah, I got 11,480, 33,560, 32,140, and 77,180. Alright, now let's set up to back in one of these spots. So I don't have to worry about getting held up by one of these guys. Get my tandems. Here. Care where it ends up there, as long as I'm not in a position to hit these guys in the 32 lane. I find that just creeping in always works best. Good to go here. I'm gonna run in, use the restroom, get a drink, and we'll end the video here, right? So you guys, appreciate you guys taking the time to watch again, and yeah, we'll have some more footage for you guys somewhere else, Fort Worth, Houston, I don't know. So somewhere in Texas, more likely. All right, I'll see you guys later.